What up? It's your boy Wall Street, back again. I apologize, I've been gone for a couple of days. I'm usually pretty good at, getting you guys videos early and often, but I've been traveling. It's the week of Thanksgiving, doing my thing. You know what it is. But just because I'm traveling doesn't mean I can't make videos. So I apologize for the poor audio quality today. I am recording on my iPhone headphones. So if the audio is not great, that is why. But I'm not at home, so it's a little bit tougher for me to, bring a whole mic set with me everywhere I go. You know what I'm talking about? But today, I want to talk about the New Orleans Pelicans and the negative feedback loop that they have found themselves in once again. Because the Pelicans currently sit at 4-13. It might actually be 4-14 now that they've lost to the Indiana Pacers earlier today. Yeah, 4-14. So apologize. 4-14. They have a record of 1-8 away from home. And, in this game, they recently picked up Elfrid Payton from the G League. You guys probably remember Elfrid Payton was a top 10 pick in the 2014 NBA draft, but has not played in the NBA in 3 years. So his last team that he was on the NBA was the Phoenix Suns, played 50 games for them in the 2021 to 2022 season, and has been spending his time outside of the NBA since. He's been playing in the G League, playing decently well. And Elfrid Payton is a solid guard, floor general, 6'4", has a 6'8" wingspan, defends well, gets to his floater, does a lot of the good things that you would want in kind of a backup point guard. But obviously the Pelicans are just decimated by injuries, which seems to be the common theme with them. Brandon Ingram out, DeJounte Murray out, Herb Jones out, Zion out, as you guys probably know. Jose Alvarado is out as well. Will be evaluated in 3 weeks. They're just decimated by injuries. And again, I've said this with other teams like the Sixers that, we're supposed to be much better than they're performing. And, if there's a year to be bad, it would be this year, because you have Cooper Flagg and Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper and Igor Demin all in the top 5 of the draft class this year, and they're all looking like solid pros, great intangibles, great physical, aspects to their game, things like that. So, maybe it'll pay off and they'll wind up getting, a top 3 pick in the lottery, because it just seems like the season's already a wash for them, and it's unfortunate. But Elfrid Payton had quite the game tonight. Elfrid Payton had a career high in assists in just his 3rd game back in the NBA in 3 years. He dished out a total of 21 assists tonight, 7 rebounds, and also came away with 14 points. So, pretty close to a triple-double, if you ask me. 7-11 from the field, 31 minutes. Just solid production, right? And you don't expect to get that, but Elfrid Payton's a pro. He's a veteran in the NBA, so, that's what he's going to do. But Trey Murphy had 24 points. CJ McCollum, 23 points. So, Yves Missi, their rookie that they took in the first round of the draft this year, had 16 points, 13 rebounds. He's really showing out and doing well. So it's a good opportunity for, guys who aren't getting as much shine to really, put their name out there and show people what they can do. Specifically, Elfrid Payton has been trying to get back to the league for 3 years, and to have 21 assists is incredible. It's just a really, really nice showing, and, I'm rooting for guys like that, so I hope Elfrid Payton gets to stick around the league. It's definitely going to be, interesting to other teams now to, even when Jose Alvarado comes back and, they have, a more full lineup, they're probably not going to keep Elfrid Payton. So if they don't retain Elfrid Payton, at least this is a showcase, because in the NBA, every night you're playing, you're trying out for the, other 29 teams in the league. So he's probably going to get picked up by someone else. I think Elfrid Payton would be a great guy to pick up for, a young developing team, veteran presence, can really speak to how, you shouldn't take being in the league, for granted. Obviously, he was a top 10 pick and, only played, I want to say, like 8 years before he, winded up out of the league. So it's hard to stick around in the NBA. And when you get an opportunity to come back up, I think you really do understand, like, yeah, I got to show out or else I'm not going to be here, in a week or 2 weeks or a month, So you really have to do what you have to do to really shine and show out to the rest of the league. But I just think, the Pelicans have a big problem. And I think they're not going to really be able to solve this until they figure out, like, what's the team going to be, right? Because they have so many players right now that are just super injury prone. I mean, namely, it's Zion Williamson. But Brandon Ingram's not the most, healthy player all the time. I think DeJounte Murray is going to probably come back and, hopefully he'll stay out of, missing games and things like that. But they're just getting decimated by injuries. And if Zion is never going to be truly healthy, they got to do something about this team, because this team without Zion's not making it far. They're going to get stuck in, what I like to call NBA purgatory, where you wind up being the 7 to 10 seeds in the conference every year. You're either at the very end of the lottery or you're, the 15th or 16th pick, which is basically, you made it in as the 8th seed, and you typically get wiped out in the first round, especially in the West when the number 1 seed is going to be the Warriors or, the Mavericks or the OKC. You're just never really going to have an easy time in the Western Conference, especially as a lower seed. In the Eastern Conference, it's a little bit different. Like, we've seen the Heat kind of sneak into the playoffs and then make it all the way to the finals. So there's a lot of different ways that could go. I just don't really see the Pelicans team really making it that far if they can't get healthy. And it just, at this point, it seems like year after year, they just cannot stay healthy. So if they're going to continue to be out, I would love to see Elfrid Payton keep putting up numbers. 21 assists is nothing to sneeze at. That's the current high for the league this season. So he's doing a great job, and he's showing why he belongs in the league. And I hope he gets a contract and, sticks around, because 21 assists is no joke, especially on a team that is decimated by injuries. Like, who is he even passing the ball to, right? Like, it's just, it's impressive. It's extremely impressive. So, and he's a good defender, so that's what you need. You need a guy who can handle the ball and defend well. Every NBA team needs that, no doubt. So, let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think the Pelicans are, should they blow it up? Should they try something new? Should they get a new team going? Should they try to move Zion? Will they be able to move Zion? I want to know what you guys think. So, as always, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you did not like the video, give me a thumbs down. Let me know how you really feel. I'm all for opinions. I want to know what's on your mind. So I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.